Hey guys, Will Secure here. Today I'm going to be telling you what my dream Star Wars game would look like. So let's get right into the video. So first off, it would be an open world game with quite a few planets that you could explore. Maybe like 10 planets. But it really, as long as you have like a planet which you can fully explore, even one planet would be fine. As long as it's like big enough. Then I'd have it something like Star Wars Galaxies, in which you have to earn what you get. You're not just placed with powers to begin with. You have to earn what you achieve. And in a similar way, like Star Wars Galaxies, in one respect, I'd like a game where you have to it's a player-controlled game. So, like, if you make weapons, then you pick what price you sell those weapons for, but you can make unique weapons. But if it was not not a massive multiplayer online game, I think a single player game, sort of like the one they canceled, but one where set in a different time, maybe like prequel trilogy time, in which you could pick what role you have to play in the universe. Honestly, it could be in any time. I really don't have a preference. But as long as you can pick, like, what you want to be. If you want to be, like, Dexter Jetster, then that's something you could be. Like, you'd have to train to become a cook, you know? But then you could also be a Jedi, you were never held to a storyline. Like, if you were a Jedi, then you could turn to the dark side at any point in your training and learn to be a Sith. Because for me in a game, I don't want to be held to a story. Like, sometimes I do, sometimes it's fun. But I'd like to be able to create my own story. So, like, in normal games, you play the story, in, like, open world games, that is. You play the story, then after that, you can explore the world, and there's stuff to do. You can entertain yourself. But what I'd like to have is a game where you can literally just create your own story. Like, you can be a Sith, but then turn away from the Sith and become, like, a blacksmith. So, like, I'd like sort of an offline Star Wars Galaxies. And to be honest, if they just rebooted Star Wars Galaxies, I'd buy the subscription every month. Because I honestly cannot imagine what that game would look like, but with better graphics. Like, that's just amazing that it's possible, but is there really a market for it? And that's what the main question really is that marketable enough so that people will, buy that? And I'm not sure that it will. And that's why I think that that's probably never going to happen. They're never going to revive a game like Star Wars Galaxies, although there would be quite a few people who would definitely be super into that game. But in the end, I don't think they'll ever make it because I don't think there's the market for it anymore. But more on the offline game, like, if it was kind of like Star Wars Galaxies, but you have, like, when you have the CPUs, I think it would be cool to have them be very advanced, like the non-players. You'd have them pretty much, like, they'd all have different sort of lines, just like in Red Dead Redemption. Like, every non-player was different. I think that would be pretty cool for a Star Wars game, because you could really immerse yourself in the world and in the story that you create for yourself. So that about rounds up the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment on what you think. Any video ideas you have, leave them in the comments. Keep it positive, and peace out.